Okay, we have another small engined motorcycle arrive in the shop. We always call these smaller bikes a quick flip, but they never turn out to be quick or a flip. One job leads into another job, and 2 months later it's a full rebuild and a completely new motorcycle. Once we get started, we just can't stop. Building smaller motorcycles like 125s and 250s
Brand new fucking bike, really?
can be just as much fun as building the bigger bikes. They are cheap, fully custom built bikes for learners and beginners.
Seems to off-road all the bikes we build for some reason.
Nice to see you.
You too, man.
To see you nice. We just done an interview and it didn't record.
Nope. Take two.
Take two.
Today, we are starting this brand new project. It's a 2004 Suzuki GZ125.
I found the bike pretty cheap. It was from a friend. The engine was good, low mileage, so I thought, yeah, I'll just get it. Could leave it in the workshop until I think of something to do to it. I was thinking the other night, we haven't built a bobber out of a 125 yet, have we?
That's true. No, we haven't.
This is that and this is that. Hi Lee. Testing sound, testing.
Yeah, we done
The
some
two-
125s, but never a bobber.
Yeah, the GZ seemed like a perfect bike to do a bobber out of. It already sort of has the stance. It's a pretty easy bike to get around, easy bike to do. So, yeah, I thought I'd build a bobber. I was watching videos online of other people that have built choppers and bobbers out of these GZs, and they all done the same thing. They only cut a certain amount of the rear of the bike off. I thought, being here at Mint Customs, I can't do that. I can't copy what everyone else has. So after a bit of thinking and whatnot, I just cut the whole half of the bike. I just
Start again.
start again.
New seat, new rear end of the frame.
Yeah, completely new subframe. Still shock mounted. We're not going hardtail with this one, but I still wanted the look of a custom bobber, low down.
Yeah. I noticed you're going with like a Harley style peanut tank.
Yeah, that's a 1.5 gallon peanut tank. It's smaller than the ones we usually use, but I went for that because it's a smaller bike. It's only a 125, so. I think it looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks sick.
Yeah, got white wall tyres. Paint job's going to be, I think, black frame. Tank's probably, I'm going to go with like a dark red for the tank. Same with the fender, the rear fender. Yeah, and some mini 8 bars.
I noticed today you've been working on the seat. What have you been doing?
I've been trying to find the perfect position. I'm not looking at the camera, I'm looking at the bike. I've got to look at the camera. I'm trying to find the perfect position for the seat. It's obviously got to be in line with the tank. It's got to look right. I don't want the seat too close to the tanks and you'll be all up the bike, so the seating position's got to be the right seating position.
It's got to be comfortable.
Yeah, because it's a small bike, I've had to really move things about to get the seating position how I want it.
That is really the biggest job. Like,
Yeah.
if the bike's in such good condition, that is the bulk of the work, really, isn't it?
Yeah, that was the main reason I wanted to go a bit further with this build.
Yeah.
It's because it's a good bike, it's a good engine. It deserves it, and we haven't done a proper bobber out of a 125, so quite excited.
The one thing that baffled me about this bike when you first got it was the front forks were completely black. And I originally thought they had some sort of special coating on them.
Yeah, I did too. I got very excited when I saw it, but when I looked into it, someone had just rattle cammed the whole fork. So the front forks weren't even working. The paint had built up in the seal of the fork and they just weren't working. They were seized up. So that got me a little bit worried. I thought, I'm going to have to look for some front forks. But with a little bit of paint stripper in about 3 hours, I had the forks completely cleaned, back in working order.
So they need a good service and a clean up, and they should be good as new.
Still got these seals on them, that's the next job.
So yeah, I suppose we should stop talking and get on with some work.
Yeah. Time is money and all that.
What's going on?
There's a bug in here, Sam.
What kind of bug?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I made Tom piss all over himself.
Yeah, I'll keep myself.
He's on the light. He's big and he flies.
I don't know what is that? Is that a stink bug? Is that a stink bug? I think stink bugs don't fly, do they? That thing does.
Oh, it's walking. I don't know, it's like something that would come over here on fruit, isn't it? Something touched my arm. I hope that was wood.
There's a bug in there.
Where?
It's in there's a bug. You're good with bugs, aren't you?
Yeah, what, VWs?
What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
You're cleaning all the rubber off your wheels from doing burnouts. So how's the weather been lately, weatherman? Always cloudy.
Yeah.
So now that the main frame, seat and rear suspension has been finalised, it's time to look at making a dummy oil tank for the battery and wiring loom. So I'm guessing that hole is for a battery?
It is. Hopefully.
Oh, that battery.
Yeah.
And it fits.
How weird. Didn't even measure that.
Coincidences.
Yeah, something like that. Something like that. I'm thinking about putting the ignition maybe this end.
Oh, like a switch.
Yeah. Couple of
It's
the.
going to be very Harley-like, even though it's only a little 125.
Have to go like
CC.
that. CC.
Senior.
CC. That touching the frame and electrocuting everyone.
Don't touch the frame of the battery. We don't seem to show much welding in any of our videos, but welding is something we really enjoy and do most days, and it always puts a smile on our face. Now that the dummy oil tank holding all the electrics is done and in place, it's time to tackle the fender and a number of other little jobs before sending it off for, yes, you guessed it, paint and powder coat.
Fender bender.
So much for this bike being a quick flip. It's turned into yet another full rebuild.
Just like to point this out, that we do this because we haven't got a multi-conglomerate motorcycle backing. We haven't got 3D plastic printing or bead rollers or English wheels. We've got hammers, vices and all that design stuff. We haven't got, we do it with our hands. I just thought I'd point it out. 3D printing.
That's why it's all so terrible.
This, yeah.
No, that's why.
I ruined it.
Why
Sorry.
it takes you 3 days to make a fucking bucket.
That's not even the right mug guard, is it?
No, it's not. Whose is this one?
Okay. Hi.
So I've roped Sam into helping me out with the forks on the 125. He did just come here today to do some filming.
Yeah, I only popped in for a cup of tea.
Now he's all
Now I'm
moody.
rebuilding suspension.
Sorry, bro.
After helping Thomas rebuild the suspension, the focus was on the motor. This bike was super low mileage, so it needed a good clean, a full service and a little bit of paintwork doing, and it was ready to go back in the chassis. Do you want to put the sump plug back in it? But before we could even get the paintwork done, the frame had turned up. It'd been powder coated and it's ready to go. We normally wait weeks for the frame to come back from the powder coaters, but this time it was only about 3 days. So we decided to get the engine into the frame and then take the engine covers off and paint them black along with the starter motor too. Looking good, Tomus. What's next?
Getting paint this weekend. So, fuel tank, oil tank, Fender.
Cool. And then you need to get the seat covered.
Yeah, it's got to go to thread bound. I'm a bit worried about the paint actually.
Where's that?
I got pictures of it last night and it's super bright.
Yeah, it's out there, isn't it?
It's really bright red. And the bike is so dark, I'm a bit worried. It might look a bit trash.
Morning, boys.
Morning.
Hey,
There you go.
what's this? Oh, that weighs. Got to be something metal in it. Maybe a set of rear sets. That's not metal.
No.
No.
But if it's just sitting on a swivel chair.
Thanks, Posh.
That's right.
Posh.
We normally have to wait ages for the paintwork too, but this has also only took a few days. What a result. Now the bike's in its final stages of this build, it's time to run the engine.
Here we go. Fox is in.
What are you doing?
Cleaning tyres.
What, getting the blue off it?
Yep.
What is the blue on there for?
It's to protect the white wall, stop the white wall from getting dirty before they even sell the tyre type thing.
Yeah, that's for when it's in the mould and that, I guess.
Yeah.
We will be taking this bike out for bigger and better road tests, but only when the weather cheers up a bit. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're interested in buying this bike, you can private message us on Instagram or Facebook. This Suzuki GZ125 took Tomus around 6 weeks to build. He booked out over 200 hours of labour. And the bike can be yours at the right price, obviously.